matchup tonight. We'll see the Milwaukee Bucks going up against the Denver Nuggets here at Pepsi Center. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. D.A. will join us tonight on the sideline. Let's see some of the numbers here for him.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different scorer than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can
What if I told you HPV vaccination was for men too? I didn't know. I'm too old. If you're under 45, you're not. If you're sexually active and unvaccinated, then so be you. For most people, HPV clears on its own. But for those who don't clear the virus, it can cause certain cancers. Gardasil 9 is a vaccine given to adults through age 45 that can help protect against certain HPV-related cervical, vaginal, vulvar, anal, and certain head and neck cancers, such as throat and back of mouth cancers and genital warts. Gardasil 9 doesn't protect everyone, it doesn't treat cancer or HPV infection. These diseases may have many causes.
Your doctor may recommend.
Alright, watch the fuck out, bro.
Follow me to the exit. I know what you're going through. You might not like what I'm saying.
This is when you lean into it.
Murray, good.
Oh, good work inside from Murray. This young guy doesn't fear anyone down there.
In the corner, Middleton with it. Pass to Millsap. Shot clock at 6. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Murray, no good. Pushing it up. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. And that one's good. Parker.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's Chandler. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. And he bangs it home with one hand.
That rim has a family.
And so it's Milwaukee with it. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do, much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire.
And here is Chandler. And Giannis Antetokounmpo made that last three-pointer. Spin.
I think it's 16, but you said you had more time on 17 than 16. And I'm not mad at that because 17 is up there too.
Milwaukee with the rebound.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Tries it from the top of the key. And Jokic with the rebound.
I think this 2K is up there as a top 5 2K, to be honest.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Absolutely, especially on the road when you need those guys off the bench to up the ante.
In the corner, Murray with it. Shoots the three. Drills the three-pointer. Murray's got his second bucket of the night.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
Carter, a screen on Murray. And he goes in for the dunk.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up. Really good work by the defense to protect the rim and alter the shot.
I was talking about from the non-comp aspect. Like, I think the My League is fun. I think the Blacktop is actually really fun, what they did with that. And I don't know, I just think the game has gotten a lot better from what it was, especially being on the next gen, or the current gen, you would say.
His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Out to Monroe. To the middle. Here's Parker.
Brad,
Good work
come on.
defensively by Millsap.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Millsap sets the pick for Murray. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And they've been giving back a lot in my career too, with like just a bunch of VC and just a bunch of shit. Like, I don't know. I just feel like this 2K definitely
Both good from the line.
stamped itself as one of the top 5 ones. That's just me though.
Screen by Monroe. Inside. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Simply a great job by Monroe, making himself as big a target as possible, rolling to the rim after the screen. There's little the defense can do to keep them from scoring when that happens. Well, you know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator.
Can you hear me?
He hits his man where he can do something with the rock.
Here's Giannis. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Keep.
Giannis has got 5 now.
And they're beginning to
I hear you now.
flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Back to Murray. Rebound, Milwaukee. And going against Denver, their first meeting of the season.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it'll be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
And, you know, there's always a bit of a filling out process in that first game between opponents. A lot different than when you've played a team you're familiar with.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight, neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. He has 6.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
1:37 left here in the opening quarter. Good on the 3-point shot.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Pass to Millsap. Giannis against Chandler. Here's Millsap. Denver passing it around. Takes the 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. Monroe's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And just tacks a few more points on to their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bring. It down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
And Denver decides to take their first time out here.
What you playing, Keeb?
And a whole new lineup here for the Nuggets. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. 51 seconds left in the first. Fareed setting the pick for Moutier. The Nuggets with another miss. They play the clock right. They can go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
There's up a 3. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. And Gary Harris is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, you remember this song?
There first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Jameer Nelson's checked in for the Nuggets.
Dive.
There's 31 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And that one is stuffed right through.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers.
Absolutely salivates when he attacks the rim.
Harris looking it over. Got it up. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
One eye on the rim.
Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. The Bucks on top, up 5. From the Pepsi Center in downtown Denver. We're back in a moment. And if you're just joining us, both teams deciding to change it up. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Pass to Murray. Six to shoot. There's the 3. The Nuggets with another miss. Milwaukee leading by 4. To the paint. It's picked off. Here's Harris. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
All right, a chance to look at the numbers for Malcolm Brogdon. He's been in good form here the last few weeks. Getting around 12 points a game, 5 assists, and 2 rebounds. And every team in the league needs shooting. That's what he brings coming off the pine.
Yeah, there's always a demand for shooters, man. Have jumper, will travel. I'm telling you. Most championship teams, they have a bunch of those guys who can put it in the basket.
Chandler's checked in for Kenneth Fareed. The Bucks also with the sub. Monroe's checked in. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. You know, Greg, it feels like every year we're seeing new three-point records. Why is that?
We've had a rise in analytic-driven front offices, and the numbers have told them for years teams should take more threes, less mid-range jumpers, so teams are being built to fire threes.
Murray with the bounce pass. Down low, here's Chandler, and Wilson Chandler with the slam.
Getting up with power. Got to respect the bounce of Chandler on these throwdowns.
Parker a screen on Murray. And they call an illegal screen here.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Fareed is checked in. Denver's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Pass to Chandler. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. The Bucks leading, and it's Parker in the corner. Inside, deflects the pass. Over in the corner, Chandler. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Pass to Parker. From down in the low post, it goes. Parker's got 6 points.
Not as easy as it looks to find your man wide open like that.
Murray dishes to Fareed. Outside for Murray. Good on the triple. He's got 10.
Murray was all lined up and ready to go, so once the ball hit his hands, He was in attack mode.
Paul Millsap has checked in for Kenneth Fareed. The Bucks also with the sub. Middleton's checked in.
I don't know if I would like that.
Tight game here in Denver. A crossover. Millsap grabs the miss.
Letting him have that from mid-range. Defense dodged the bullet there.
Here's Murray. It's good for his 4th bucket of the night. He's shooting 4 of 8.
And when Murray is playing like this, you get a real taste of the scorer he can become.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Murray. Back to Giannis. Giannis with the dunk and throwing it down hard. Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
Yeah, and that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
Murray with the bounce pass. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. And let's take a look at the last handful of seasons and the steal numbers for Paul Millsap.
This is such a hard stat category to predict year over year. You can have a year where you're just on fire, racking up a steal or 2 per game. And then other years, it just doesn't work that way. Doesn't mean he's a non-factor on defense. He helps his team in other ways.
The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 5. Over Millsap. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Giannis has got 9.
Giannis has added the mid-range game to his arsenal, and he's very effective from there.
Pass to Chandler. 1:33 left here in the second.
What don't you like about the dribble mechanics about this game? Not necessarily like, but like what would you change?
And it's Parker in the corner. Lets it go from the wing. And it's
Type.
with the rebound. Now Murray. 14 points from him the last game against Boston. So nice ball movement by the Nuggets. To the paint. Here's Jokic. The power of Jokic. Wow.
And the understanding of the offense shows from Jokic in the right place at the right time.
Monroe with a screen on Murray. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Count the basket. He's got 13.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
I know.
And that one's good. Millsap.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here, it is eye-opening.
And that'll do it for the first half of a competitive game so far. Nuggets lead by 2. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. Thanks for joining us. We've got the Milwaukee Bucks in a tight ball game at the end of the half.
They found an advantage in the painted area, and they're exploiting it. They just say, keep doing what you do.
That's a fact.
Yeah, if it ain't broke. Okay, and now let's check out the power rankings as we move through the middle of the season.
Can you believe that? Possibly the most talented roster. Man, they really believe in themselves.
Yeah, and it's easy to believe. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Hart.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been one outstanding game from Jamal Murray.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
The Bucks trail. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Murray. To the inside. And stolen by Murray. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Millsap finds Murray. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Outstanding move by Murray inside, showing no regard for the tough defense.
And so Murray nails both of them. Bucks trail by 4. Here he goes. Missed inside. Jokic with the screen on Middleton. Releases from 15, and he hits the jump shot. He's got 8.
Taking people to school with moves like that.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Launches it. The shot, no good.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Jokic trying to free himself up. And there's Millsap. That's good on the assist by Chandler.
And a gifted interior scorer. Millsap just plays within himself and understands when to take the shot.
Here's Giannis. Giannis automatic inside.
And you know what? One of the few bright spots in this game for them today. He's kept his edge even though they've been trailing.
And that one's good. Jokic.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Giannis a screen on Murray. In the corner, Middleton with it. Concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
Great execution to get a look at the rim.
The Nuggets leading by 6. Outside Millsap. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. To the middle.
That's a good ass pass, bro. God damn.
Millsap's got the lead up to 8 now for Denver.
With long arms and excellent skill and understated strength, Millsap bullies the defender on the finish.
And he gets the bucket.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play. Getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Chandler outside. Gets in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
And the dunk by Giannis.
The sheer power of Antetokounmpo goes up and throws it down hard. That is impressive.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. 6-point lead.
I know there's gonna be good.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. A rebound by the Bucks. Their next game, playing at home, is the Nets coming to town. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Monroe with a screen on Murray. Floats it up for Monroe.
That's insane, bro. Apparently this nigga Joker is fucking lockdown defense.
Finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a this pass. He got away with one there.
Here's Giannis. Chandler with the steal. Inside, here's Murray. That ball's nice feed that time from Chandler. Chandler's got 4 assists now tonight. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Denver?
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
They're very effective, but also at the defensive end, how about the way they've been able to deny shot opportunities? Just tearing the opposition up in terms of denial.
The Nuggets lead by 6. That's to Millsap. Millsap a screen on Middleton. And the layup falls. Millsap's got 8 points.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive. And it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Mason Plumlee's checked in for Denver. Brogdon, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Middleton outside. Fires the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Middleton's got his second basket.
Man, it's obvious that Middleton has great confidence. I mean, you can just see it oozing out of him. He's so good at catching the defense off balance and knocking down the catch and shoot jump shot.
Back to Millsap.
This nigga Marcus. What the fuck, bruh?
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And the Nuggets making a change here. Harris is checked in.
This nigga passing the fuck out that motherfucker, bro. Getting his team buckets, bruh. Like, this nigga Greg Oden cannot check the pick and roll, bruh. It's pissing me off. And I can't do nothing about it because I'm guarding Jamal Murray. So, like, what the fuck? Oh my god, bro. Trade this fool!
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Jacks up a 3. He doesn't hit that one.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him. The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G.A., the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Now the team check out the standings out east already. We are in December. You look at the Bucks. The team's going their way so far in this season. Right now, they lead the pack up front in the first spot with the best record.
And I think for Milwaukee, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
6 on the shot clock. Back to Brogdon. Fires from deep. Buries the long range.
Thought you didn't fuck with alien guns.
And now just a 3-point Denver lead.
Nice work offensively. Out that defense and then capitalize.
Fareed finds Harris.
An alien gun would be an antique, but just keep doing you, bro. You the greatest. Yup. Of course. Yep. Yep. I just saw this nigga Russ's stat line against Golden State. This nigga had 36, 11, and 17. I'm not playing them niggas. That's what PG and Melo, bruh. Dub them niggas, 108 to 126. The Warriors with KD, bruh. I'm scared to play them niggas. And I gotta guard Russ.
minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Down low. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Pass to Millsap. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it. A three-point play.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Murray. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
It's been Giannis's night. His points have come in a variety of ways, and as usual, he has been relentless.
You out of here, my boy?
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth.
Heard that.
Jokic with the screen on Middleton.
Be safe, my boy.
5 to shoot. And he hits it just before the clock expires. And the Nuggets lead by 14.
Be safe, brother.
For a moment, that's his
Yes, sir.
just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming.
Hey. We out of here, Chaz. Regular party.
Doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to.
You good?
Need a jolt GA.
And you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss. And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does break.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Outside for Murray. Another shot. That does not go. Bucks trail by 10. Oh, the one-handed hammer.
Hey, you know, what he lacks inside, he makes up for with his vertical.
Denver's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Jokic. Outside Murray. Going inside.
That's crazy.
Can vary his pace out there. Keeps defenders guessing.
Giannis a screen on Murray. Now onto the Kumbo. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help this team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Jokic.
Damn, Jabari, you're supposed to help right there, bro.
Hey, you don't want to give Jokic that kind of positioning. I mean, he's got tremendous touch around the basket.
There's the drive.
Oh, Jabari, shoot.
Parker a screen on Murray. Lays it in off the window.
Well, that's the goal of pick and roll. Get that separation you need.
Stolen by Middleton. And he hits from 17.
Middleton is simply a very versatile and dangerous offensive player. He's clever at using the pull-up jumper in the right spots to balance out his shot-making repertoire.
It's tipped. Stolen by Monroe.
This is a do-or-die possession.
Hey, nigga!
It really does come down to this. I mean, come up empty, and it's over.
In a game this close, this late, that kind of D is clutch.
It is. And then, Greg, to go in for the flush. That could
Yup.
be it.
Yes, sir.
You know, it certainly swings the energy and the momentum in one team's favor. That's basically a 4 or 5 point swing, which is huge.
Oh, you just love
No.
Calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Damn, Chris, don't reach. We got these niggas. Oh, God damn it.
Even though he's young, showing some real leadership and clutch genes right there.
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long
But
range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Ball's not loose. To take the lead.
oh,
The three is up.
God damn it, bro. That is fucking Gordy. Let me shoot that bitch like a dickhead, bro.
Should. It's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now.
Both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
To do it. I think any team
Shouldn't even been in the situation, bro. That shit corny.
Timeout called the Bucks. They trail by 4. What do you think, guys?
Well, the only hope they have
About to eat real quick.
Nope.
I'd be surprised to see a defender anywhere near the shooter.
So it's the Nuggets taking the W in a close one. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it. A win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Now it's time for our player of the game.